You're watching the Comcast Network. CN100, Chicago.
Welcome to Park Ridge, everybody. We are at Maine South High School for an 8A first-round matchup, Loyola against Maine South. Welcome, everybody. I'm Jim Blaney, along with my Hall of Fame partner, Don Johnson, and this, out of the 128 first-round matchups being played in the first round, this is the best matchup. Maine South comes in at 7-2. Loyola comes in at 6-3. Don, the teams are similar in this way. They lost some games early, but a little bit different in the case of Loyola. They were beaten just last Saturday at home by a Marist team that had to win to get in. Marist won that game 14-6.
Well, both these teams have something in common. They lost to Mount Carmel, a 9-0 team that's in, on Class 7A. But the thing is, if you're Loyola coming into this game, you got to be able to run that football. You got to play a physical style, and you're not going to do it with Von Pemberton in the lineup, who rushed for 4 touchdowns against Brother Rice. You're not going to have his power and speed in the lineup. That's going to be a difference. They're going to have to do running back by committee, but they do have some kids that can step up. Cabanban is one of those. We know he's been one of the successful running backs of the year. Maldonado with pretty good speed. So he's got some kids off the bench that can support the run.
Meanwhile, for Maine South, they began the year with 2 losses. Well, let's talk about those 2 losses a little bit, because the combined record of those 2 teams that they lost to is now 20-0. It's Mount Carmel, the #1 overall seed in the state, and Glenbard West that has advanced to the second round in 8A. Since that time, Maine South has run off 7 consecutive victories, but more important than that, Don, they've gotten healthy.
Well, the thing with Maine South is in that first game, they had gotten in trouble with their quarterback. That Leongas was out for maybe 3 games, and then he's come back into the lineup, and he's been playing good football. The other part of it is he's been spreading the ball around. He's got a good receiving core, but their defense has to tackle well today if they're going to beat Loyola. That's part of the formula.
For the lead. And it's blocked, and the Ramblers are going to pick it up, and it is taken to the 22-yard line, and after the block, Braden Mullen scooped it up. So we have had 4th down stops, and we have had block kicks, and we have 2 teams that are going up against outstanding defenses.
Here's the penetration coming from the outside. That's our guy again. He's trying to get the spot all
Marty Auer is having an unbelievable football game tonight, folks.
Comes off the edge and blocks that kick. So our interception, block kick, making tackles on defense, knocking the ball down. He's all over the field.
Maine South had the ball for about 5 minutes less time than Loyola did in that opening half. Leongas fires right over the middle. Danny Lazek has it, trying to get away. Got away from Auer for the moment. Continues to battle for yardage. Takes it down to the 37-yard line of Loyola, and a flag comes in late. Start of the 4th quarter, Jim Blaney, Don Johnson, Mark Kruger, our entire CN100 Game of the Week crew in what has become a titanic struggle between 2 behemoths of Illinois high school football, as Maldonado will carry for about 3 yards. And then the ball came out, and was there a whistle? It is Liam Berry that came away with the football. There are no flags down in the field, and they are signaling touchdown. Maldonado had the football. It was stripped out by Berry, and he ends up running it into the end zone. I see no indication that this is not a touchdown, but there is a conference going on among the officials.
Yeah, it looked like his forward progress may have stopped, but we'll see.
Hang on. Touchdown, Maine South.
Really feisty heads-up play by Maine South guys. Number 1, to hold Maldonado up. Number 2, to go after the strip. Here they hold him up there. You can see that. 2 comes in, 5 pulls it out.
Wow.
And there they go, off to the races, to the house for the first 6 points of the game. A huge turnover for Maine South defense.
Long snap count by Thomas. Looks at Mangan first. Goes downfield. for Mangan.
Got it,
and he
got it.
Makes the catch, but there is a flag down. So here's what I'm guessing, Don, is that one of the wide receivers on that side, were they on the line?
81, I think, was the guy in question because he was off the line.
But was he covered up? If he's covered up, you're okay. 2:21 to go, the clock moving. Maine South, 1st and 10 from the Loyola 44. Leongas fires, has a completion.
Fumble!
And the ball came
Snip!
out. Ball came out, and it is scooped up by Kyle Zupek, and he returns it into Maine South territory.
Wow, you hate to see that. Maine South had such a good drive going there, and Zupek comes up with cash money. They throw the quick slant, Zupek punches it out. Little Peanut Tillman gets the strip. Better put that ball away.
No kidding.
Big play there, though.
To view this Xfinity program in its entirety, visit CN100.tv for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing Game of the Week. For Xfinity X1 customers, scroll over to Xfinity Services and select Get Local, or simply say Get Local into your voice remote.